We continue our 7-week health campaign, this week focusing on bone marrow awareness and the importance of donating. Imagine hearing that your child has a life-threatening illness, and then you're told there's only one person out of 14 million who can save her. Tonight, we introduce you to a Sarasota girl who has stared down death and defied the odds thanks to one perfect match.
This one was a camera.
Like many elementary school children, Hannah Marsh has a large family album full of photos and drawings.
She colored it for him, but he left it for her.
But the bright, playful colors are deceiving, camouflaging dark days when death hovered nearby.
That was the night before we started everything.
Started a fight for life that began with something so simple.
She woke up one morning with a nosebleed, something very simple, kind of a common thing, you know, that a lot of kids have. And went to wipe the blood away, and there were spots all over her skin, and they were under her skin.
Rushed to the hospital, tests showed Hannah's platelet count so low it was life-threatening.
The nosebleed lasted for 4 hours. We had nurses coming in around the clock. I couldn't hold my hand up that long. At that point, they were giving her infusions left and right, platelets, blood.
Finally, a diagnosis, a difficult name for a deadly disease.
It's basically your immune system fighting from the inside out. And it attacks almost every organ, all your blood counts, all your blood cells, liver, spleen, brain, everything.
And the news kept getting worse.
It's a fatal disease. The only cure is a bone marrow transplant.
25% of the time, a match can be found in the family. Not so in Hannah's case.
We had no choice, but we went. The National Marrow Donor Program would be the match. Ended up doing the search for us. There was no match for her in the United States.
They ended up going to the international registry where they found one match out of 14 million registered participants.
It's a 50-50 chance that you even get to transplant if you're actually diagnosed properly.
Flown to Cincinnati Children's Hospital, which specializes in treating HLH, chemotherapy, steroids, and blood transfusions kept her alive until the bag of donor cells finally arrived from overseas. The bone marrow transplant took place. Isolation followed.
My mom just said, try to stick through it, don't give up.
Mom and daughter documented their journey on YouTube, and slowly Hannah healed, re-entering life a success story among so many sad failures.
They call it the silent killer. This disease, HLH, is known as the silent killer because usually it's diagnosed post-mortem.
Thankful for this second chance, the Marsh family began spreading the word about HLH and the importance of the bone marrow registry. But something seemed unfinished, one thank you unresolved. Unknown to Hannah, her mom and dad had planned a surprise meeting at Tampa International Airport with her donor, a young man living in Germany. He'd put his name on the bone marrow donor registry on a whim while giving blood one day.
I finally saw him for the first time in person.
How do you feel?
Excited.
Now, since I'm here, I kind of get the emotional growing of what it all means. Because when I did this, when I was laying there, it was just, 4.5 hours of my life, and that's it. And a couple of syringes. And it didn't feel like I was doing something big at all.
But what Patrick did was save Hannah's life. Now, 3.5 years later, the donor and recipient got a chance to meet and celebrate. Patrick has a message about how easy it was to become a game changer in this little girl's world.
In my case, they did a stem cell apheresis, where you just lay on a bed, you spread your arms out, they put a needle in here, needle in there, and then they filter it out. And it's only about 4.5 hours. And, well, it's a bit uncomfortable, but that's it. Then the bag goes off and goes on the plane, and it's really exciting to see.
My hero is Patrick, my donor.
Hannah recognizes what she and her donor now share.
I had hair, straight blonde hair, and now I lost all my hair in the hospital, and then I got Patrick's hair.
And now the new blood brother and sister want to inspire others to be the match for someone else. And by the way, Hannah wants to be a doctor when she grows up so she can help others the way that her doctors helped her. Now, if we've inspired you and you'd like to help, join us Sunday, April 1st at Al Lopez Park, located on Himes Avenue in Tampa, for the first Be the Match, Be the One run here in our state. ABC Action News will have a team walking and running in the race. Our Jackie Calloway will be out there, as well as Meredith Sensulo. And if you'd like some more information, go to betheonerun.org.